Hello friends, today we will be reading about chromosomal theory of inheritance. We know that genetic study were initiated by a scientist called Mendel, who stated that if there is inheritance of characters from one generation to the next, it is with the help of certain physical factors called genes. Now, this situation came that from where does this gene move? From the first generation to the next generation. It is carried by the germ cells, but how? And then came a set of scientists, Sutton and Boveri, who stated that genes are carried by structures called chromosomes. Chromosomes are the carriers of genes, which led that if there is inheritance of characters with the help of genes, it is because there are chromosomes which are carrying the genes from one generation to the other. And they could state this situation only when they compared that genes and chromosomes show certain parallel behavior, because of which it concluded that genes are present over the chromosomes. Hence we say if chromosomal theory was given by Sutton and Boveri, it was based on parallelism between genes and chromosomes. Majorly in three distinct features. One, that both genes and chromosomes are paired structure. We have chromosomes present in paired structures in diploid cell which form the homologous pair. Similarly, we have genes also which are present in a paired structure which we call a pair of alleles having two distinct forms, right? Also, the second character, that both genes and chromosomes show a behavior of segregation during gamete formation. We know that inheritance is because of the process of reproduction. Sexual reproduction includes passing of characters from one generation to the other generation via germ cells called gametes, which are haploid in nature. Though we have genes and chromosomes present in paired condition, but when they are passed on to the germ cells with the help of meiotic division, they separate from their paired analog and occur singly in the gametes, be it a chromosome or be it a pair of allele. They both segregate such that each gamete receives only one of the two, one of the allele from the pair and one of the chromosome from the chromosome pair. Thus we say that they show segregation during gamete formation. Also, it was established that since gametes carry chromosomes where genes are present on them, these gametes when fuse upon fertilization, the chromosomes show fusion, they become paired again. Likewise, genes also become paired again such that each component, each allele, each chromosome maintains its own identity and can further show segregation. There is no blending, neither of the chromosomes nor of the alleles upon fertilization. So we say that both show post-fertilization pairing such that each component maintains its integrity, that is, there is no blending, supported by law of segregation given by Mendel. Sutton and Boveri thus concluded that since genes and chromosomes both show similar behavior, they both are related to each other in such a way that chromosomes act as carriers of gene. So this chromosomal theory of inheritance gave a concluded statement stating that chromosomes are carriers of gene, and chromosomes are the only entity which are responsible for transmission of characters from one generation to the other generation, hence unit of inheritance, which gave the theory the name chromosomal theory of inheritance. This chromosomal theory of inheritance, which stated that genes are present over chromosomes, was given by Sutton and Boveri, but its experimental proof stating that yes, gene is actually present over the chromosome was given by a scientist called Morgan when he studied the presence of various genes linked on one chromosome. This is where we go further with our studies in genetics and study linkage and linkage groups. For now, we rest our lecture for chromosomal theory of inheritance. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you.